An issue that I think needs to be addressed in early childhood education is the student-to-teacher ratio. According to an article written by Noah's Ark Child Center, one of the best indicators of a quality child care provider is a good student-to-teacher ratio. The student-to-teacher ratio is simply the number of teachers or child care professionals on hand at any given time in a child care, preschool, or daycare setting in relation to the number of kids. The student-to-teacher ratio is an issue that needs to be addressed. In early childhood education especially, I think that it is vital that this ratio be kept low in order to pay attention to the students while still providing that one-on-one attention that some students may require. The more one-on-one attention and individualized teaching students can get, the higher the quality and personalization of their learning. This issue can be resolved by providing resources to teachers that help with the number of students that are in a classroom. Lower class sizes mean higher quality teaching and learning. By providing an aide or someone that is able to assist with an overwhelming amount of students in one class will definitely alleviate the stress of a large class size. In the preschool that I worked in last year, in a 3- and 4-year-old classroom, the ratio was 13-1, which meant that there could only be 13 students to one teacher. This rule was in place so that the teachers did not become overwhelmed, which can definitely happen when teaching young children. I am passionate about this because I have witnessed this firsthand. Last year, my co-teacher was out quite a bit, and I would have to take over the classroom whenever I was alone. We had one student in our class who had behavioral issues and could not be alone for very long for the safety of himself or others might be in question. When one of us were alone with this class, it was definitely difficult to manage the classroom while also handling the behavioral issues. There should always be an extra set of hands in this situation, in my opinion, but this was not always the case. In general, the ratio of students to teachers should be balanced so that the classroom can run efficiently and effectively. For an infant classroom, which means that they are less than 12 months old, the ratio should be 1 to 4 infants with a max of 8 infants in one group per 2 teachers. In a young toddler classroom, which is 1 to 2-year-olds, the ratio should be 1 to 6 young toddlers with a max of 12 young toddlers in one room with 2 teachers. In the older toddler classroom, which is 2- and 3-year-olds, the ratio should be 1 to 6, which means that the maximum would be 12 toddlers per 2 teachers. In a preschool class, which is 3- to 5-year-olds, the ratio should be 1 to 10 with a max of 20 students to 2 teachers. In a school-aged classroom, the ratio should be 1 to 12 with a maximum of 24 students to 2 teachers. These numbers are definitely not the magical numbers to ratios, but are examples of what ratio works well for early childhood education ages. I feel like the student-to-teacher ratio should definitely be addressed so that students are able to learn more and teachers are able to teach more efficiently. Thank you.